All right, welcome back, everybody, and we are going to do a pod review on. Well, I've done them on that already. Let's do it on this one here, and this is called the large black marble. Okay, I don't know much about this pepper. It was from a seed trade, but it's called the large black marble, and we got a ripe one right here, which we're going to pick. And these pods can get nice and black. The sun's tapering back, so they're losing all the blackness. Actually, a lot of these were really black. They're actually turning green again. But yeah, they were really black at one time, and now they're losing it. So unfortunately, I might have images of it when they were in the black stage. I think I took a few pictures. So if there is some photos of it, I will include it here. But here's one that's ripe. A large black marble. When they're fully ripe, they turn red, obviously. All right, and that's what it looks like. And let's give that a go. All right, here we are. We're doing another pod review today, and it's going to be on this pepper right here. And the pepper is called large black marble. That's all I know it by. I don't know anything else about it. It's basically a marbles pepper and not a pearl pepper. It's a pearl peppers usually come up in clusters at the top. Marble peppers will come off by the nodes individually. And so this is a black marbles, large. It's a marble that gets quite large for its size. They get a little bit conical, but they do get, oftentimes you will see them nice and round, and they get pretty big. They get the size of a marble, basically, maybe a little bit bigger than a marble. You know, the marbles used to break up the whole marble with. You use them really big ones. So they could get as big as that. But that's it right there. And this one's fully ripe, so it's nice and red. So let's give that a bite and see what it tastes like. Okay, so let's get into the flavor of it first, and then we'll talk about the heat. It's very low heat, but the flavor of it generally tastes kind of like in the bird pepper family. I'm starting to add that to my pepper family flavors because it doesn't really taste like cayenne, and it doesn't taste like annuum and a bell pepper. It doesn't taste like a habanero. It doesn't taste like a scorpion. It doesn't taste like a cayenne. It doesn't taste like any of that really. But bird peppers seem to have like their own type of flavor in general, and this kind of tastes like a bird pepper flavor. And that might be because it probably is or was a bird pepper at one time. So it has that bird pepper flavor, and it's very nice. It had a lot of sweetness on it when you really let them ripen up. They're actually pretty nice, this pepper, because if you can bite around the seed core in the middle, you can actually get enough pepper out of that to, use it for something. Whereas most bird peppers really got to eat the whole thing with the seeds and all. With this one, it actually has some flesh on it where you can actually cut that flesh away and use it for your cooking. It's big enough to actually be able to do that. It would, you'll need a few of them to do it with, but you can do it. What would I use a pepper like this for? I'd probably pickle this pepper, to be honest with you. This is the kind of pepper you can probably pickle in a vinaigrette type of pickling solution. That kind of a solution would be better. You could ferment pickle them too if you want. But I don't know. I'm a little funny about ferment pickling. Certain peppers taste better when you ferment pickle them. And when you ferment pickle peppers, you usually do it with other stuff in there. Garlic. You might add some of those cucumbers, sour gherkins, that kind of a stuff. And they go together really well. I don't like to normally pickle my peppers all by themselves, but you can. I usually like to mix it with other things because the flavors begin to infuse, and you get a really nice pickling effect when you go to pick those out and eat them with, like a garnish with your dinner. So let's talk about the heat. The heat on this is relatively pretty low. I wouldn't go too much over 1,000, let's say. I wouldn't really go too much higher than that. 1,000's probably even pushing it. Relatively pretty low. It's just kind of glowing off the end of my tongue, a little bit back, a little bit on the lips. Maybe a little bit in the back of the throat. It's very light, though. It's a very light burn. It's not aggressive at all, and it's very mild in nature. So it's not really hot. Now, can I say this for every pepper of every year off of this plant? No, because if you stress the plant out, it will reach its maximum heat production. That number can go 10 times what it is now. It's very possible. It's just this particular pepper wasn't very hot. Now, generally with marbles, I know with regular marbles peppers, like the regular holiday marbles or the Christmas marbles or the regular hot marbles pepper, any of those marbles peppers, those temperatures can vary quite a bit from pepper to pepper. And they're known for that. Like one pepper would be like sweet just about, and the next one over could be like 10,000 Scoville units. It's absolutely roasting you beyond your belief, and you'd never expected that because you just ate one and it was almost sweet. Now you eat another one and it's absolutely cooking. They're known for that random heat variation. This is no different, to be honest with you, because it is a marbles pepper. So you're going to get random peppers that are, some are going to be hot, some are going to be kind of not so hot, that kind of a thing. Like this one isn't so hot. I'm sure if I start picking off some, well, that's the only ripe one. I'm sure if I start picking off some of the other ripe ones when they ripen up, I'm sure I'll get some of them a little hotter. Plus, if you stress the plant, they will get hotter. But the heats do vary from pepper to pepper with any of these marble peppers. But it's a really nice pepper. I never did a review on it. I've actually had the seeds for this from years ago, actually, and I just stopped growing it, and I started growing all these other varieties. I just forgot I had it. But I do have seed for it, and I did decide to grow it this year, and so here we are. But anyway, I don't know what else to say about the black marbles. I don't really know much about it. In fact, I don't see anything on the internet about it, but if whatever information I do find, I'll just put in the description below as well as the website. I will also leave a link below where you can buy seeds for this pepper if you decide that you want to give this one a go for yourself. Also, too, keep in mind, this black marbles does get some purpling in the stems, but it's generally green stem, green leaf. Now, I'm not sure if the leaves will actually get blackening. I don't remember if they get blackening in the leaves, but I always generally remember it as a regular green pepper plant. It doesn't, like the whole thing doesn't get black. It's just the pods get really black. They will get black. It actually stands out. You put that thing in full sun, those pods will be pitch black all the way around the pod. And they're an upright pod, too, so they're going to get full sun. So they get the full color. But anyway, I will leave the link in the description. If you want to buy seeds, go visit the website. You can pick them up there. And that's it. That was your pod review for the large black marbles. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.